guys, it is Monday, September the 16th, day 3 and our final day with these two in Lake Tahoe. And we're starting the morning off with a boat ride. It is chilly this morning. It's a little big on you. Found our boat. We'll ride on this thing. This is weird. Like, look at the room that we're in right now. See it? And then look out. Our feet are below lake level.
They got porch, they got TV, they got everything in here.
Let's go up there with her.
No.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Oh, not too bad, man. Not too bad. How are you?
This way.
Back to the challenge.
Huh? I know. Just talking.
I got it. I got it on video. I can send it to you.
You can?
They're talking to a child.
You look. Come look, Park. Come up here and look down.
Our captain is learning how to fly a helicopter.
What? That's awesome.
What about it?
Look down. You can see the bottom.
Oh yeah, I see it.
What you got there, Mom?
I have a mimosa.
Stick your head in and have a view, and you can some of the bigger homes, so you can walk inside the main living quarters and see just what people were dealing with back in the late 19th and early 20th century.
We're now in Emerald Bay.
What this shallow section of Lake Bed is the terminal moraine that was deposited by the glacier over the Lake Valley during the last ice age. During the last ice age, that lasted about 30,000 years ago to about 10,000 years ago, give or take. The Sierra
What she just said, too.
glacial sheet over 5,000 years ago. That glacial sheet is the most sheets of the Penguin right there. That's the shore of the Tahoe.
There's the castle.
Yeah.
See it in there now.
A man named Ben Holiday purchased some land on the shores of Lake Tahoe and built himself a two-story, 5-room home for himself and his family to enjoy in the summer months. Mr. Holiday wanted that property taken care of in the winter months as well. Although he was busy making money as a transportation king and stagecoach magnate in the state of Nevada, and also had no desire to brave the Sierra snowfall himself. So he decided that he would have to hire a caretaker, and being that the only way in and out of Emerald Bays, in and out of Emerald Bay after the first snows of winter fell back then was by vessel, he found it necessary to hire a seafaring man to be that caretaker. The man he chose was a former British sea captain named Captain Richard Barter, and he was known as the Hermit of Emerald Bay, or better by his nickname, Captain Dick. Captain Dick spent a lot of time each winter alone, having to either row or sail 16 miles north to Tahoe City or 7 miles southeast to the South Shore. Anytime he had to go out for a supply run, with most likely an additional stop at the local saloon for whiskey and conversation. Well, the salty old sea captain was able to make those trips pretty much unscathed for quite a few years, but eventually his luck did change in January of 1870. While sailing back from Tahoe City during the day in January of that year, his small boat was hit by a gale force storm. The high winds capsized the small boat and threw Captain Dick into the frigid January waters of our lake. And in the month of January, our lake surface temperature averages between 35 and 38 degrees, so it is quite cold. Luckily, he was able to swim back to the capsized vessel, ride out the storm, and eventually make his way back to his home on the shores of the bay. But not before not before spending some excessive time in the water. Once he returned to his cabin on the shores of Emerald Bay, he spent 11 weeks recovering from that horrible near-death experience without leaving his home. During those 11 weeks, the frostbite on 2 of his toes got so bad that he was forced to amputate them himself with just the tools he had in his cabin.
Oh gosh.
And this had to be a little bit tougher to live in Emerald Bay by yourself back in the 1800s.
You get in the picture too.
As we pass by the island, I'm sure you're noticing the structure on top of it. Well, do not assume that's Captain Dick's tomb because it's not. His tomb was constructed of wood in 1870 on the shoreline and it is long gone. The structure that we see on top of the island today belonged to the Vikings home estate and was built along.
We're actually getting sleet right now.
Laura and James did have one son. His name was Nathaniel Moore. And Nathaniel Moore
want a picture of all of you?
How you doing? Yeah. 1904 U.S. Olympic golf team brought home the gold for a country that lived.
It's a pretty cool looking castle.
Actually ended up financing 70% of Charles Lindbergh's first flight across the Atlantic Ocean.
There's the Vikings home castle.
Did actual Vikings live there?
No, that's just the name of it. It's the family that owned it.
If you were to walk directly through the back door of the East Wing that's facing us right now and out the front door.
Look at this. It is September and we have... Can you guys see this ice?
Ice.
Well, we don't get too much rain here in Lake Tahoe, but a few snowflakes that we saw earlier were actually the first snows of our new winter season that's ahead of us. So you guys are here for the first snowflakes to hit lake level of Lake Tahoe.
First?
2024.
I think that feels more like ice.
That it rose above our current lake level, giving us our only island. This is when we start getting those first signs of winter coming in. We appreciate you coming out. If you're ever out here again, we'd love to take you out on the water. We operate 12 months a year, 363 days a year, every day except Christmas Day and Thanksgiving. If you had a great time, remember We're the Blue Wave. Come see us again. If you had a bad time, you can forget We're the Blue Wave and call us anything else you want, especially if you review on Yelp. If you did have a great time, feel free to take care of Sebastian and have a great rest of your day, maybe some indoor activities today, and a great rest of your vacation in our hometown, Lake Tahoe. Thanks a lot for coming out.
My mom doesn't pay attention to shit. I literally like, look, this is a dry spot where the car just was, and as I walked up to it, she just paid attention to shit. Oh. He's driving over to the restroom where I was. She still has no freaking clue where I'm at. You didn't see me reach for the door handle as you drove off?
No! Were you really standing there? He didn't see either. Did you video it?
Yep. Got you driving all over the parking lot looking for me as you literally left me standing beside the car.
I didn't see you. I didn't had time.
Oh, that was funny. But yeah, we're done with the boat ride now. I'm not sure what we're doing next.
Eating according to Parker.
Well, I'm down with that too. Kind of a cold, crabby day. So we decided ice cream.
Bro,